everyone, it's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft. Welcome to Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. At the last Wednesday of every month, a group of scrapbookers does a hop where we take inspiration from our Pinterest boards, and you can hop along and see what everybody did by following the links down below. Today, I am starting sort of a personal challenge where I'm going back and into my scrapbook/cards Pinterest board, which I will try to also have linked below. And I'm starting from the beginning. So the image that you see up in the top left corner is the first scrapbook layout I ever pinned to my scrapbook and cards Pinterest board. It took me a lot of scrolling to get to the end, to get to this image. It's from Jill Cornell, back when she was still blogging. She did this as a guest designer for Fancy Pants Designs, and I really liked it. So I pinned it, obviously, and I can't really remember if I have scrap lifted this or not. It's kind of a weird design, I think. When I look at it, I'm like, it doesn't like satisfy the normal design that I guess I'm used to. You've got a photo, which I think it's 4x4, but I'm not doing a 4x4 size photo. But you've got a photo and some paper matting in the upper left, and then kind of coming down in the diagonal, there's like a title piece. There's something going up at the top right and journaling spot at the top right, and then back to the bottom left, there's a little piece of something. It's kind of a weird design. Like I said, it didn't really speak to me. Maybe I haven't scrap lifted this because every time I saw it, I was just kind of like, I don't know about this. But I'm doing it today for Off the Board. And if you are also going to be playing along and sharing something that you've created from your Pinterest boards, use the hashtag otbwpp. And you can tag me at Cook Scrap Craft on your social medias. Tag Crystal, she's at Pineapple Papers. So what I am using is I've got a garishly yellow 12x12 piece of cardstock. And I chose the yellow only because I wanted a color that was going to go with the Echo Park papers that I'm using. And, there was a lot of pink embellishments that I had kind of pulled, and I thought pink on pink, let's stay away from that. I didn't have a green cardstock that was the right color green, nor did I have a blue cardstock that was the right color blue. So I was like, you know what? I'll do the yellow. I don't normally like a bright yellow or a bright orange as a background. It just really blah to me, but I'm going to make it work for this. It's fine. And then I'm doing a little bit of the Echo Park paper up in the upper left. I tore it just, I don't know, for something different. And then I matted the photo, which I think I cut down to 3.5x5 maybe. I cut it down as much as I could. It was originally 4x6, but then I matted it on some dark green cardstock, which I thought looked very nice. And the photo, the kids' faces are all X'd out with washi tape, but the photo is of my Daisy Troop last April, actually, when they earned one of their money badges. So it kind of felt like I was giving them a math lesson, to be quite honest with you, which isn't super fun all the time when you're doing math in school and then you go to a fun after school activity and you're like, here's more math, but that's what I was supposed to teach them. So whatever. I tried to make it as interesting as I could, and I have been sharing a lot of my Girl Scout troop leader meeting plans on my blog. So if you are a Girl Scout troop leader and you want some inspiration or just some different ideas that aren't things that are different from what the Girl Scouts curriculum is, hopefully you'll find something that you can use on my blog. I've been doing the Daisy meeting plans. Those are going to be coming up, and I've been doing the Brownie meeting plans as well. So hopefully I'll have a whole plethora of Girl Scouts content that you can use over on the blog, and I'll have that linked below. It's cookscrapcraft.blogspot.com if you didn't know. So I am creating a little space on the diagonal, again, using a 3x4 cut apart the back of it, so you see the butterflies from that Echo Park paper. And then I had this journaling spot that I can't quite remember where it came from, but it was on the floor in my scrap room. It was on the floor. And I was like, look, the color's kind of similar. So I popped that in the middle of the butterfly paper. And then up on top, I've got a sticker that says Our Story. And then a sort of banner sticker that I'm going to just pulling out from it. I wanted to do something with banners because Jill has something with banners up in that section of her layout. I didn't have a whole lot of banner stickers, but I thought, well, one banner sticking out from the word sticker is good. And then, of course, there are some enamel dots because I can't create without enamel dots. I've added a couple other embellishments, word sticker phrases, that kind of thing around that journaling spot. And if you're thinking, oh, you're going to use the journaling spot for journaling. No, I think I was. And then as I was thinking about doing the title and where to put it, I was like, you know what? I'm going to put the title right over the journaling spot in the same place that Jill has her title on her layout. Now, I also have a piece down at the bottom left. That is a journaling spot as well, which I think was a cut apart from the Echo Park paper collection. I think the Echo Park collection is called Telling Our Stories. I think I've been using it a lot, so I should probably figure out what it's called so I can tell you guys. And then I put another embellishment over it. I actually popped that. It was a 2x2 cut apart from that same Echo Park collection. And I popped that up on some foam squares just for some visual interest. And that little journaling spot down there is where I'm going to write the date and the badge that the girls earned. I actually had to go back and look up what badge it was because I didn't know what we had done as I was creating this layout, so that's okay. The titling, I'm using some Fancy Pants alpha stickers. I was going to say thickers, but that's an American Crafts thing, but they're foam alpha stickers. And I'm titling this Wants versus Needs, only because that's kind of what we talked about in this meeting. And they had to learn about money and like making change. But then we talked about things like they earned money from cookie sales, and it was like, well, what things does the troop need, and then what are some fun things that the troop wants to do that we can use that money on. There was a separate money badge that we had earned the year before, and that was talking more about personal wants and needs, and we filled a mock bag for a homeless child and talked about things that a homeless kid would need or want, and why wants and needs can be equally important. And I had them pretend to do some grocery shopping. I cut pictures out of grocery store circulars, and they had to shop for like 5 items and then decide which of those items were wants and needs. So it just kind of like this was kind of extending that from the previous year, and tying it into talking about how we were spending our cookie money. And we continue to talk about these things even in brownies as well. So this year our wants are going to Build-A-Bear to have a party, and going camping again. And then those are the ones. And then the needs are like, buying troop badges and that sort of thing. We're also doing community service to donate to a local animal shelter. So that's going to be fun too. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to have some close-up photos so you can see things in a little bit more detail. That color that I used was Tim Holtz Lost Shadow. I just kind of wanted to see what it was going to look like on the yellow. I thought it turned out pretty well. It's kind of a silvery color. I hope this video was inspiring for you and that you come back next time and scrap along with me. Bye!